First pitch, here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, John Birdie.
At the plate, John Birdie comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Hamels has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. He's a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 3rd, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 14 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Acuna digs in now,
The center fielder.
as he'll try to hold back on. On the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's upstairs. That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And now a pitch on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So coming to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been pitch for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Cervelli playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though. as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Again, he sends it out of play. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
That's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-2. This is line to left. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's big count.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
In the game, you live for situations like this.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Braves have elected to
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2-1.
Be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He loses him on ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
From the stretch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Culberson was born right here in Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late that time for a strike. Popped up. Riley has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And now a pitch on the way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Popped up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Ready now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up steps on the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Matt Joyce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ramirez swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. The pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he got him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 now, Miami. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Yamamoto will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly in.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
John Birdie stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Charlie Culberson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. There's a swing and a high pop up. And there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Stepping into the box, Matt Joyce. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
With 2 men out, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
They have that hit right there, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Monte Harrison. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw to first. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Jordo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The set and the 1-1 high and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Acuna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3. They still lead it 2-1. The pitcher Hamels.
Number 22, Nick.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the right fielder, Adam.
Now in the box, Adam Duvall. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Into the seats down the right side. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300. And his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Albies brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 13 for him on the year, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter goes, you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this. Bryce Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, John Birdie. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Wind-up and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Brian Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains 2-2. Sterling Sharp gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harrison moving back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Marcell Ozuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Count is 1-2 now. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slide.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th,
Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Acuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready once again, Matt Joyce. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to left center. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Luke Jackson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Stepping in now, Monte Harrison. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, good spike, too.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Corey Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Liner toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More to come on MLB Network. Magneuris Sierra takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count remains at 0-2. Steckenrider playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Danny Echeverria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he sets him down swinging. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First delivery to him on the way. Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out here and a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no, he can't make the play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Ronald Acuna would be next. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. It's even with 2 away. They didn't like their chances there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Outside, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now back, the left fielder, Marcell.
Ryan Stanek enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 55.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No balls and 1 strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan VR. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now that's third baseman.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
He's right there to second for 1. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Yimi Garcia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Digging in, Austin Riley. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. The 1-0.
Just behind the fastball there.
Oh, I suppose.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
When I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Charlie Culberson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over the third.
A ball and a strike now. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Darren O'Day claims the win out of